Hey, what is going on everyone? My name is Zero and welcome back to another Zombies Top 5 video, where in this one we do the best guns in Black Ops 3 Zombies. And also, I don't even care what you're going to say about your favorite guns, but I probably should. You all have your own opinion, but these are my favorite weapons. Don't say that they're shit, I just prefer these guns. But nah, as always, before we begin this video, make sure you drop me a like down below. And let's get right into this top 5. For my number 5 spot, I have a weapon I have grown to love throughout Black Ops 3 Zombies, and this would be the KRM. Now, I know I'm about to get a huge dick in the ass for picking this weapon from you guys, but guys, come on. If you get this weapon to max level with all attachments, put a few good ones on, and you will have an absolute masterpiece. And by masterpiece, I actually mean it. I'm going to make a video in the future on what you will expect from this, or I would have already made a video if it's up before this. When you upgrade this miracle war weapon, you get given a bite size of power, and it's just fucking excellent. Even though it doesn't have much of an ammo capacity, which is the problem, it still has a high damage towards the zombies. And oh boy, I suggest that you always buy this weapon on any zombies map in Black Ops 3, because trust me, you'll thank me 1,000 handshakes and a perkaholic if you manage to get through a decent round using the KRM. And although I've never attempted to kill the Panzer, well, I actually fucking shat all over him. I don't think it would probably get the job done if it was not upgraded, but when it's upgraded, whew, it's like taking a piss in the Panzer's mouth and then just shitting up his nose, even though he probably doesn't have one. I just don't know if it will be good without its upgrade. It's still good either way. I still love it. But anyways, let's go straight in to the number 4 spot. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have the Cuda. And honestly, I didn't actually know if I was going to add this weapon into the list, because it was a rough decision between this weapon and also the Dingo. But I've noticed that both are quite solid weapons, and personally the Cuda has been a weapon I've gone with since day 1 of Black Ops 3, and could possibly be one of the best war weapons in all of Zombies. But the Cuda comes with a reasonable amount of ammo, although it does flourish through it pretty quickly, which is quite annoying. And it's actually cheap to buy the ammo, and also pretty cheap to buy the weapon, although 1,200 isn't that cheap for an alright SMG that runs out of ammo. And it just slays. Even when it's upgraded, it's still pretty reliable. This weapon is awesome to kill with the zombies. And even in the early and later rounds, it's still a bit of mix and match, but I tend to get rid of it at round 25 or less. I just don't really need it. It's more of a point building gun. But as I said at the beginning of the video, don't be discriminating on hating on the choices I make in this video. The Cuda is just a beast weapon, and it sure as hell reminds me of the KF5 from Advanced Warfare, even though that game was absolute trash. But it was better than Call of Duty Ghosts, just remember that. But it's just more desirable, and it's a lot better than the KF5. But I don't even know. I have nothing else to say. We'll just move in to our number 3 spot. And for the number 3 spot, I have the left, right, good night. King hit the Panzer and leave the son of a bitch unconscious for the entire game. And this, ladies and gentlemen, you've probably guessed it. It's quite obvious. It's the Haymaker. Never in my life has a gun ever satisfied me like this, and made killing a Panzer a piece of shit. Like, it just drops like a brick, like just bang. That I can't even, I have no words to say. Let's not get off the topic though. The reason why the Haymaker makes my number 3 position is simply because it's a lot of fun, and you can actually use it to pick off zombies fairly quickly, as well as deal some outrageous damage at the goddamn same time, and will have you dropping bangers persistently until you die, of course. And really, every time you see the Haymaker in the box in any map, just take the damn thing, because I believe that you and 1,000 others can change the world and this game of zombies for a lifetime. And I've got to say, although it's not the best shotgun in Black Ops 3 Zombies, it's good. It's just because it runs out of ammo too quickly, because it's actually fully automatic, and when you put double tap on it, it's like fucking putting a kite in the sky. You fucking thing just flies up straight into the air. The fucking gun, the recoil, whatever, I don't even know. It's not as bad as the fucking hammer from Black Ops 2, but who gives a fuck, because that weapon is bad. But anyways, that was my number 3 spot, and we shall move on into the DLC fucking number 2 spot. And for the second last spot of just number 2, we have the Man of War. And holy fuck, is this the best assault rifle in the game? Like, guys, if you've never ever picked up the Man of War before, you're missing out on possibly the most powerful weapon in zombies. Despite its slow as fuck fire rate, the damage is capable of turning your arsehole inside out and predicting that Trump will have an assassination on the 22nd of August 2016. But I do feel that I have picked and placed this weapon in the most acceptable position on the list, and although it does flush through ammo very quickly, I don't really think it does. Just chuck on double tap as well if you want, but when it's upgraded, whew, you've got the best gun ever. And you know, it's not going to make the ammo stay for longer though. If you use double tap, it'll just flush through it quicker. But what I really do suggest is basically using this gun from any round until the mid-30s, and I truly have never had a problem with the Man of War. It is really reliable, and I can almost assure you that you will love it as much as I do. But whew, oh, I'm running out of words to say though. But this next weapon, it'll blow you away. It just suits the Eisendrache. It's the king of the giant. It's not the king of Shadows of Evil. It'll probably be the king of DLC 2, whatever that fucking map on Pongpei is. But we shall move into the number 1 spot because it is going to fucking blow you out of your seats. And for the final spot on this list, we have the impeccable, destructible, reliable kick in the fucking ass. Fuck those DLCs, 2 spiders and whatever the fuck is on that map. It is the Drakken. Now, why I picked the Drakken is because I was blessed by the gods on my very first run on the giant by taking this weapon, and I think I actually got to a fairly high round despite the release of the map. But deep down, the Drakken is immortal. It really is. It's a fucking, I don't even know, it's the fucking god of zombies. It's the weapon of, it's just the weapon of the gods. If Zeus and freaking God had sex with Poseidon, I don't know, this is their kid. The Drakken is the new god, and the fact that this thing is a one-shot kill into the 30s is just unbelievable. And I did make a weapon guide actually for this into the high rounds, and you should actually check it out. I'll leave it down in the description. But the only thing I dislike about the gun though is the amount of ammo in the gun. The amount of ammo is just not enough. I'm pretty sure you get 120 bullets. That's only 120 zombies you can kill, unless you get quad feed, collaterals, phase, optic. I don't give a fuck. But yes, it is semi-auto, and that should not matter. It should have the absolute ability to hold a solid 200 plus ammo capacity. That's what I reckon it should have. And when it's upgraded, it doesn't get much more ammo anyway, which is actually pretty shit. But I don't ever use double tap on it because it'll just flush through the ammo pretty quickly. But it's actually a very consistent gun. It gets hit straight on. But the Drakken, yes, I've said it before, it's the god of zombies. And I think a few of you will actually think the same. But I promise you, it's not a bucket load of shit. It's actually the best bullet carving gun in Black Ops 3. Just rank it up and it'll be fucking fun as that. And don't be a stupid prick, because you'll actually get yourself killed if you do this incorrectly. But that is all for today's video, guys. If you managed to like this video and would like to see another top 5, then make sure you leave a comment down below on what you want to see next. And if you enjoyed it, then smash me a like as well. I pretty just said that. And if you're new to the channel, then be sure to subscribe, as I will not disappoint you, I promise. But for now, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next one.